the dashboard in the middle. It should say
Dashboard.
share screen.
Oh, hang on.
Aussie dollar.
I can only annotate from the dashboard. I can't see share screen, exit full screen.
Towards the middle.
Anyway, but my I was just going to show you mine anyway. It's just I think I should start.
How's it going?
Right, dear.
I'm good. I'm glad I'm back.
All right, all right, Aussie dollar. Maybe you could talk us through it.
They look like similar.
Oh, wait. Is someone there? Oh. No one's there. Sonia, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can. Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to just here? I'll pull it up on my Aussie dollar.
Yeah.
Do you want to just talk us through it or what you see?
Again, I am seeing it quite similar to the Aussie CAD. So that's the last guy that made it high. There's been no higher since from a high perspective. That's a refresh. That's another refresh. So there's been no higher high since this guy. So without making that's a big refresh from the high time frame perspective. So refresh, no higher high, another refresh here. So another refresh attempt. Also, so that's the 60. Well, that's the 60 trap. So it's still like hovering around the 60 trap and not able to go past that while it's refreshing. On the daily, I see these are the primary sell. This is supposed to be a secondary sell area. So I'm just like the Aussie CAD. I'm just seeing this as a sell for now, unless obviously this goes up here. But for now, if there's a little continuation, well, there's a pullback here. So this could go down for now because this secondary sell has to play on the daily. I don't know whether so that's the way I saw it. But again, I'm seeing most of the Aussie pairs like this at the moment.
Okay. So when would you get in? Would you wait to get in? Would you wait for it to commit, or would you anticipate with when you see sales coming in the volume?
I am just waiting. I am just. So I'm just waiting on Monday to see what happens to this bit of price action. So if it goes down, and then I'm just gonna wait for a discount and join in. But then again, because normally Monday, well, in a few hours UK time when they open Asia, it normally gets a bit funny at the beginning of the week, doesn't it? So anything can happen really. So I'm just waiting to see at London what happens. So if this comes down, then I'll just wait for a pullback and join. There's a trap here. Yeah, so there's a trap here as well. So
yeah,
so
it's pretty thick.
So it depends what happens. Yeah. That comes from the 240, I think, from what I see. So it's a bit like close to this trap, but then again, it's supposed to be a secondary sell from the daily.
Yeah.
So obviously, if I am trading it, I'm going to be doing 15 minutes trade on this. So 15 and maybe enter on the 3. I find that I'm finding that if you're doing 15 minutes as a high time frame, then 3 minutes is better than the 5 minutes for entries.
Okay. Interesting. Yeah. What you said makes a lot of sense because you have a lot of thickness to the left. A lot of thickness here.
What I'm finding though, I'm just like you talk about volume. I'm finding that when I'm spending hours on the charts, watching and everything, I'm just sort of ignoring volume. So I really need to start like thinking about volume as well.
Yeah, I remember watching when Ali mentioned like one of his anticipation trades, and because how sometimes we see the primary and then we're waiting for the secondary, but the secondary never comes back. It just takes off. Mm-hmm. And then Ali was mentioning that what he does is he focuses on the volume that's building in the primary or if it ranges, if there's a lot of volume in the range before that secondary comes up, he just jumps in there with wide stops and then it just takes off. So he's already in.
Yeah.
So
he did say that, and yeah.
So I thought that made a lot of sense. I'm going to try to remember that. Cool. Anybody else on this one?
He got never mind.
Aussie dollar. Awesome. All right. Let's see. All right. Anybody have any other pairs they would like to analyze and share and what you're looking at? Taya, do you have anything or?
No.
No. Okay. Victor, anything?
No, I don't have anything. I just came back, so I just want.
Okay.
It's just sparkle.
Yeah. What we try to do on these sessions is Ajay's here. All right. Is he in? Let's see. I'm gonna stop sharing. Ajay.
Hey, Jay.
Yeah.
So
wait, what?
Oh yeah.
Darth Vader came.
Just wait for it. It'll clear itself up. It'll clear up. So what we try to do for these sessions, we do just go through your correlations with all the pairs and then make a determination on which pair you would want to trade and if you have any questions or what your strategies are.
All right.
So do your homework and then bring your homework to this session, and that way we can discuss what we have found and kind of just talk about it and help one another. And then that way we can make the best use of this time. Okay, cool. William, do you have anything?
No, I didn't do my homework. I didn't have time this week, unfortunately. Okay. So I'm just here to see what you guys have and
no worries.
Try to learn more from you.
No worries. Ajay, how are you?
I am really sorry. I also didn't do my homework.
Okay. No worries.
Was it so munis, Ajay, that you were battling with this week?
Yeah, I was.
No
yeah, we had
worries.
storm and everything in the UK. We had 2 storms in 1 week.
Oh wow.
Yeah, we did.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I have one. Let's switch over. I have a question for you guys. I was going to ask Ali, but in the correlation, I'm going to go to EuroCAD right now. Let me share my screen. Let's Let's see. Let's see. All right, where is it? Here we go. EuroCAD. Is it possible that neither any like no time frames were to own the trade based on any trending? So, for example, starting with the hourly, to me, this goes sideways towards the end, towards here, but here's a higher high here, but then it's going sideways. So then, and then
you
going
one
up.
time frame. Yeah.
So we go here, 4 hour, and then daily. Seems like it's still going, has a sideways. Weekly,
Okay.
nothing really here, and then monthly, still sideways.
I
What do you
Yeah,
guys
you'd have to
think?
stop at monthly. You'd have to stop. You'd have to take it as
Correct.
a sideways movement at monthly. Yeah.
So who would you say owns this one? Would it be
Monthly.
just like you say the monthly owns it?
Yeah, because we had to go all the way to the monthly, and it's still ranging in the monthly. So you'd have to stop at the monthly, as far as I remember correctly.
We could go
Okay.
for this range, for this like range. We could go further, but the maximum is monthly from there.
Correct.
So
Correct.
Yeah, we said we're stopping at the monthly. So whatever happens, so in that case, the monthly owns it, and then it's a range basically. It's at the bottom of the range trying to break down.
Yeah, if you go to weekly, Brian, you see this, the refresh has failed here. It's gone up now. So it was doing primary, and then secondary, it didn't make a lower low, and then it's gone up. So it's in a play right now. So it's still, the monthly needs to refresh. So it's still not refreshing yet. So we can't do anything.
Yes. Okay. I think based on what the prices are doing, kind of mostly sideways, whatever, I would like just stay away from EuroCAD because there's not a strong enough trend for me. Personally.
Same thought. I would stay away from it because when I saw the first hour, when you switch it to the 4 hour D and W, the weekly, monthly, and all ranging, I said, man, I stay away. I don't have time for this one.
Yeah.
If I ever do this one, I had to wait for a spike or something to pro.
Correct.
To deal with this.
Okay. Let's go to Euro Pound.
I'm finding myself to be very stubborn. It's like, this stay away word doesn't exist for me. Like for me, whatever I see, I'm like, how can I get a trade? What can I do with this?
Yeah. I remember, that's a good point. I remember Naveen mentioned on one of his videos, the goal is to make money. So one thing that I've learned, instead of making a trade just to make a trade and making little money, I'm learning to wait for a more significant edge and make a whole lot more money than I would have made, more quality over quantity.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the right way to do it. That's why we're choosing pairs, because you can't trade 28 pairs in a week. You can't. But that's again my stubborn nature. It's like, no, give me a challenge. Let me watch.
Sonia, I have that stubborn nature. I have that.
Very, very bad in trading.
That's it.
Brian, can you go back to EuroCAD?
Yes, sir.
Can you go to the monthly?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I just want to see if that would be correct. But what I can see here basically it's in the downtrend. If you just look at this piece, the last piece, because like in a way this is an uptrend, but like kind of not that strong. But if you look at this, which could be a refresh, then we would have the primary here that reached the SNR. So to me, that would be the primary, and that would be the
Mhm.
secondary trying to launch.
Mm-hmm.
And so because of that, you can also go to the daily, and I can show you something else. Tell me if you guys agree or not, right? Like I'm not Jesus. I tend to act like it sometimes, but yeah. Daily, please, Ryan.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. And on this one, I would have the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would have the same thing that would be still my secondary, right, in the monthly, which tried to launch but did not. But like I have my refresh here, and here I would have my primary.
Yeah.
And then this piece would be my secondary trying to launch.
Launch. Yeah.
Okay.
And so to confirm, you could go to the 60 and see how it goes from there. And it's kind of slowing down and ranging in the 60 with volume at the bottom. So like I think you could have a trade. Like right now, obviously it's in a range, so maybe you could wait for that to break the range and then take it from here.
Oh,
Well, you
sorry.
would have
Sorry about that.
no problem. Since it's a range, you would have a primary here, and then it would come back and do a secondary, and then you could launch from there.
And that's
or if it goes down a bit lower, because like daily is so it could go down a bit lower too.
Mm-hmm. Over discount, and that's based on this daily.
It's based on the monthly
or monthly.
Yeah, but yeah, because the monthly is going. Well, it's in the secondary process, so you base that on this.
So for this,
but the secondary is still in motion in the monthly, so it would be anticipation. So then you could base that on your daily doing a refresh on like within that secondary monthly. So it'd still be an anticipation trade, like, but yeah, it's refreshes within refreshes in a way.
Okay, I could see that. Because then you have these volumes building up, like volumes at the bottom for the sell, and then they come back for the buy. So a lot of ranging in here. And once it breaks out, yeah.
Like if you compare this out when with this one, how it slows down, it's so like has a hard time to go down, right? And now it's ranging in a piece that could be a refresh and trying to go up, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely a wait and see.
Yeah, but for further confirmation, I would just wait for that to go there, and then I could take it up.
And then take it up. Okay, on the buy. Good point.
Yeah.
Any other comments? Anybody else? All right, let's look at another euro pound. And I think this is exactly what William had just mentioned. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Oh, all my scribbles. Okay. This is what I was looking for euro pound, more for the sell side on 60. And this is one of these situations where the primary came in, but the secondary never came back to the SNR. It just kind of took off. It did a lopsided trap and then just took off. So I was confident on this one because of it's trending down under the MAs. It's trending down. So I liked it to go at least to the SNR. I went below the SNR, and then I probably would have gotten out, or maybe stay in it. I don't know. Let me see what's to the left. Yeah, I would have gotten out right around this SNR here. Where is it? Where's my pen? Horizontal line. So like this here. So yeah, even if it breaks through, because there's another This one here. Oh. So that one there. So that's an area where something can happen. So yeah. And then on this one, I put that the hourly owns this one. I don't know if you guys agree or not. So we have the top and the bottom.
The
4
hourly would
hour,
still be a sell, but the
hourly
4 hour
sell,
would,
yeah.
the 4 hour would probably be more of a buy because of the level that's coming up.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'd wait for
And
it.
it's the daily that, from what I'm seeing, it's the daily that owns
Yeah.
this trade.
The
Okay.
volume tends
Daily,
to go
let me
like
see.
lower too.
Yeah,
The last part.
Lower down. The volume start building
Yeah.
lower down. So
there's a lot of volume at the end. So
So what did you say, William? The volume? Did you say something
Yeah,
like that?
it's tending to build at the end of this like part here,
Yeah.
which I don't necessarily like because when I see volume, I'd rather it see like go just and shoot down.
Below it. Yeah.
Yeah, but now it doesn't, so I'm kind of wondering if it's a load up. And with this like
Yeah.
spot coming,
Yeah.
I would
Yeah.
be more interested as a buy.
me too.
A buy on the hourly.
A buy. Hang on a
Or
second.
buy on
Did I
the
get-
daily, sorry. Oh,
what did I
yeah,
get
this
for
looks like another one where you just kind of wait and see what it's going to do with this SNR point. Is it going to rebound or is it going to break through?
Yeah, because I
But I don't know,
remember
I mean-
Naveen when at the end, whichever you say you're going to selling, right? Once you're selling at the end of the bottom, start building up with volume. We should be aware about that too. Like that's why when it got me interested from buy because when earlier you showing the 4 hours, I was like, well, how come at the end it start building volume from this area.
Yeah. I think, I don't know. That looks like a
Yeah.
lot of sell volume to me.
Yeah.
Might just break through. What's up in the weekly? Yeah, but there is an SNR, but it's not a thick trap, so there might be something to that.
I think there's a daily trap as well at the bottom. If you go back to the daily, there's a trap just before that. So, so would that
like-
not be? Would that
So
not
like
be
right
a
here.
trap?
Oops.
Yeah,
Oh, sorry about that.
that's good.
Yeah.
Would that not be a trap? And then that just went
Yeah,
up. So now
that's
it's
true.
come back and it's due for release as well. So it is a buy.
Yeah. On the daily, yeah, there is thickness
On the
there.
daily.
So maybe this one could be. Yeah, that's true. Maybe a 1 or 4 hour sell, temporary.
Yeah.
But then I don't know. This is interesting. I'm kind of interested to see what happens with this because 60's pointing down, but daily there's a trap. Lots of volume. Is this enough volume to break through that SNR? Is the question for me.
It's just a question just to be aware because the volumes are building up in the bottom, and that is like it's just awareness that we need to keep up, and then we'll have I just have a question, and also we have to know like do we have a better price for to do a sell and how many legs in there too. It just at the end of it start building volume, so it's just the awareness like what's gonna happen. Like, should I stay away or should I see what happens from there?
Yeah, I wouldn't go for a sell unless it breaks that level
Okay.
and then get the
Yeah.
other side because that level is also like a level a level for weekly, monthly, daily. So it
Yeah.
might be pretty hard because of that. And
Yeah.
the approach is just too slow. And the
Yeah.
volume really seems to be coming from the bottom to me, except maybe that last part that would maybe look like the top, but even then that could be the bottom too. So
Okay. Yep. We'll see. I'm kind of curious to see what happens. Is it going to be the volume or the trap? It's going to take over. Okay. No, all good points. Very, very good points, you guys. Let's go to the yens. Let's see what the yens are doing.
USDN, is anybody interested in the USDN still?
Yeah, let's look at it. Oh, wait. Let me go back. Hold on. Let's look at it on the yens. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. This is on the hourly. All right, here we go. Go ahead, Sonia.
I'm just looking at this for sales now.
Mhm.
It's owned by the Daily still. It's owned by the Daily still, and it's just started the secondary sell on the Daily. So if you want, can you go on the Daily, please, then, Brian?
Yes.
Yeah. So so that was primary sell. That's the secondary sell. So it's just started the secondary sell now. So I'm still thinking of selling that. So I don't know whether. Do you agree though, guys, that this would be a secondary sell for the Daily? Because, or is it just me? Like,
to me, it looks like it's trend. Like on the Daily, it looks like it's a buy.
why would you say that then?
Because it's bouncing off the MAs for one.
Oh right, okay.
And the volume, there's still strong buy volume coming in. It looks like it's going to a channel for a buy. We might maybe a short-term sell on maybe like on the hourly maybe or a lower time frame. And also there's no higher high. But I don't know. Yeah, that's the way I would see it. I don't know if I would see it as a sell. I don't have
Okay.
nothing's telling me that it's gonna sell, but I could be wrong.
I just don't think. Yeah, I think it's too wide. I think it just belongs to a higher time frame. Like your primaries and secondaries are just too wide.
That's too wide. The primary, yeah.
Because in a way, that would be primary and secondary when it comes out to this SNR. Comes here and that the secondary that launched and it's still in process. I think it's too wide for a primary secondary sell.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. Is that correct? Because it does look like it's too wide to belong to this time frame.
Yeah, I think it's more like the weekly for this setup if you're looking for the sales.
Right.
Oh, hello.
But on the
Hey, Ali.
Hello, Ali.
Hello, guys. How are you?
Hi,
Good.
Doing good.
You all doing well?
Doing good. Yeah,
Who's
we're
on the call?
crushing it.
No, it's not very safe to be walking around London.
It's a
There's a storm, Ali.
Yeah.
There's a storm.
see the bins and the fences were all flying off yesterday. Not yesterday, the day before yesterday. It was crazy.
Oh, yeah.
It was
there's
crazy.
People been going up by the wind and everything. All sorts of videos about that.
I know, and some people have died as well. So it's very bad.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. You guys all okay? Victor, I can see you.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. Sonia,
Taya.
Taya.
And
Brian, who else
William.
is there on the call?
William.
William. Hello, William.
Hi.
Hey. I was waiting for you guys to post something at say 7 a.m. or 8 a.m. New York time, but didn't see any posts. So I thought maybe it wasn't on. So I got on to the other batches call. I thought maybe I'll do that, and because I'm going towards my nephew's birthday party.
Oh, happy birthday
But
to your
thought
nephew.
thank you. But I thought I'd still come in and say hello, and maybe if you guys are having this call weekly, is that right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Weekly.
So, weekly.
10 a.m.
What
New
time?
York. 10 a.m. New York time.
10 a.m. New York time. Okay, that makes sense. So I'll maybe try and get on next Sunday and speak to you guys.
Very
Yeah.
well.
Thought to say
All right.
hello and quickly rush off.
All right. Have fun.
Yeah.
All right,
Keep it
guys.
going,
Take it
Ali.
easy.
Nice to
Ali.
see you.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Bye.
You're welcome. Take it
Have
easy.
fun, Vatali.
Take care.
Is that Ajay?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Hello, Ajay. I can't see the
Hi,
picture,
hi.
the videos. So hello to you.
That's
Hello to you.
That's okay, Ali.
Okay. Well, take it easy.
Yeah.
I'll see you guys next week.
Yeah, be safe,
Okay.
you know.
Be safe out
You
there.
too. You too. You too. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye, Ali.
Bye-bye.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Cool.
Yeah, so
So
And then,
is that wind thing your place as well? High, very high winds there as well.
Sorry?
oh
I think the Eunice thing.
yeah, I
Really?
know we
Friday
felt
as
it
well?
on in Nottingham. We felt it on Thursday. Not on Thursday, on Friday. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's quite high winds and everything here. Like, 'cause I live like there's quite a bit of countryside as well where I live, so there's quite a lot of open space. So it was all sorts, but most of it was felt in London and in the north, isn't it, in Yorkshire? So that's why I thought of Scotland.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think Wales is the most
Wales
highly
had it
affected one.
quite
Yeah.
bad as well. Yeah, and Blackpool as well. They had quite high winds and everything. But here in the Midlands, we felt it, but we didn't get the worst bit.
I think Scotland was high as well, but Glasgow was saved somehow.
So you are safe. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. So coming back to this pair, yeah. So yeah. But then even if that secondary cell belongs to the weekly, if we go down to the hourly, then I don't know now, because
No, I think it's still a buy. I'm still looking this as a buy because
okay, so you're looking for this as buy as well. Okay, so it's me
Yeah.
then. Okay.
Because if you go to monthly, it is at an area where I think this one we already looked at it during the classes as well, because this is the area, that is why it is slowing down. But there is the buyer has not got killed yet. So that's why it's still getting slow because of this area here. So
Yeah, but you're not. Okay, so it's slowing down
Yeah.
because of this area.
yeah, so it's this exactly at this area it's trying to clear up. So that's why, if you remember that Ali used to say when it comes near the area, it becomes a channel sort of thing.
Channel, yeah.
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 So it's channeling up, but it's still going up. I've not seen anything on daily yet that it's the buyer is dead.
So it
Uh,
had to break from the
Yeah.
top. Yeah.
Okay. Interesting then.
For me, my concerns are in the weekly though, on this pair. Yeah, because what I'm seeing is at like 1, at like 2, at like 3, and then at like 4.
Mm, good point.
And here that slow down here.
Mm.
So then here would be my primary, and that would be the secondary for the cells.
Ah. See, Sonia, you have something.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. I'm confused. That's what I'm saying.
Got something.
So, because that
So
secondary on the daily that we were saying it's too loud, so it belongs to the
Yeah.
weekly, so it's still a secondary sale. So that's what I'm saying. Because if you go down to the hourly, to the 60, it's still under the EMAs. It's still down under the
yes.
EMA. Yeah,
So
so I know.
sells on the 60, buys on the weekly or monthly.
Yeah, so
Hey,
but then
I know
again,
that.
it's just doing this now. That's a refresh supposedly to go up. Because it's a refresh for this, isn't it? But then there's this.
Let me
Yeah,
see.
it could be a cell refresh. You could just do this, do this, and then go.
Just go down. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
The
Yeah,
type
that's
2.
true.
Type 2 refresh.
Yeah.
Trap. Yeah, it could be a successful refresh and do it and continue down. Because if you think about it, let me see. We have volume, the bottom. This could be resistance to go up because the buyers are coming. The buyers came in. Where's my pin? Buyers came in. Resisting, volume building for the cells. So yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if it did this. Like it did here.
Yeah, well, in the case if it goes down, I would expect maybe something like that. Anyway, that would be where I would get in. Otherwise, you could get into the breach, but yeah.
Yeah, I agree. And then because it's a buy on a higher time frame, just keep an eye out for that and see if we have any levels to the left. Hold on, let me get my pen. Let me see. Let me clear this out. Rotate, clear. Okay, where's my mouse? Okay, this is 4 hour. Yeah, we got this level here. So yeah, very thick level to the left. So even if we do get a sell out of this refresh, look out. Do you guys agree or no? Am I crazy?
I was just looking at it for sales anyway, so.
Yeah.
Okay. So stake. We gotta look the stake. So is this gonna be easy sell or it's gonna be like hard sell? Let me see.
I mean, the US dollar is supposed to be getting stronger anyway because of that inflation numbers that came out last week, or was it the week before? 7.5% inflation they had. So they're predicting
that was a couple weeks ago.
Rise in interest rate. So it would be, so anything that you do, because if you're trying to sell the USD, it's going to have to be not very long-term sales anyway, because
Correct.
yeah,
Short term.
Also, there's rumors that they're going to raise interest rates in March for
yeah,
USD.
yeah. That's what I'm saying,
So that's
because
gonna
because
be
of that
buys.
7.5%. Yeah, because we nearly at the end of Feb now. So if they do increase rates, then the dollar will definitely start getting stronger. So it's gonna have to be like, maybe very short-term sales, not for the longer term. So that
Correct. I like that.
that uptrend we're seeing on the daily, it could, it could go up. It could carry on going up.
Okay.
Correct.
So it is
'Cause-
temporary.
Yeah, because that's all I would see, like TP, like a take profit about at this point. So you could
Mhm.
still, if it goes here,
Yeah.
refresh and then go down, that's still a nice sell. Like you have
Mhm.
lots of risk and reward to get there if you take it
Yeah.
for the short term.
Yeah, and that could play. I mean, if the sell does play, it could reach that area in a week. Because from March onwards, but then it's against the yen. But if the dollar's gonna get strong, you wouldn't really sell, for the longer term anyway.
So actually, let's look at the dollar. Let's look at the dollar. Hold on, let me get my. USD. Let's do. Let's do Swiss dollar. No, let's do New Zealand. Just randomly. I had some notes on it, but actually, you know what? Let's go back. Just see what all these dollars are doing from a wide perspective. It's hard to tell because these are all in the hourly. So let's do Swiss. Oh, sorry, New Zealand. Okay. This one looks like it could be a pullback on the 60. The 60 does not own it because of this guy. Hold on. Because of this guy here. So then we would go up time frame. It's so hard to navigate these this pen. Okay. 4 hour. Oh my goodness. Come on, dude. You're killing me. Mouse. 4 hour. Come on. There we go. All right. 4 hour. Looks like it's still ranging. Looks like a pullback. It was going up and then now it's down. Maybe to go back up again. Let's go to daily. This is the dollar. This is a New Zealand dollar. So for the dollar to be strong on here, it would have to go down. Yeah, it looks like the daily. Looks like it's coming from the top and it's going to swing back up. This is the weekly. Yeah, I would bet on the monthly it's coming from the top. About to swing back up. No. Let me see. It's kind of hard to see. Oh, for some reason, this MA doesn't go all the way across. I don't know why. It stops.
That's because the 200, you mean?
Yeah, do I have my...
Yeah, that's only because it doesn't have 200 months. to go all the way up.
Yeah. I don't know. I just see a lot of sideways.
I was looking at this pair as well. USD.
What do you guys have any comments? Looks like it's a big swing here. Go back to the 60. Okay.
Doesn't when we first started the session, we still keep an eye on AUSD? Is it on or
Are you're talking about Aussie USD?
Yeah, Aussie USD that time. Yeah.
Okay, we can go to that one.
Let's
Does anybody have?
finish this. Let's finish
Yeah,
this
yeah.
one, and then we can.
This one is
go
almost
to it, yeah.
similar. It's just a similar of it.
Okay, so looking at
Oh,
this.
you're saying design-wise, you're saying.
Design-wise, yeah.
Okay. So the 60 looks like it's what the latest is doing is trending upward, although there's no higher high. I don't know. This could be an inability on the 4-hour or daily. Looks like there's a refresh here at the end. I don't know. This one's tricky for me. Let's go 4-hour.
What are you seeing it as a sell or buy to begin with?
I don't.
Or are
I don't know really.
I still looking at a sell. So if you go to daily, I'll
Okay.
I'll try to take a shot.
We just sell.
Go to daily.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. So what I am looking at as it's gone up and it has done this again, right? Okay. So now the buyers are interested. Oh, so this is coming up a primary. So they're coming down and try to buy again. So now we are trying to look where this buyer fails, refresh and fails, and then the sells should begin. So I always look at this, okay. Okay. Now the buyers are interested. So they want to buy again. They're looking for the discount. So that discount, when it is coming down, that is primary. It's going up. So now if we go down one time frame down to 4 hours, look at this buy and let this buy keep going up. Let it buy. Once he refreshes and then fails, then the sells should begin.
Okay.
And it should not cross this.
Okay.
It should not cross
So
this.
then.
And it's in the trap area right now. Like your trap is right here.
Right.
Yeah.
So you try it in it.
So then you'd have. Let's see. So this would be primary and then secondary somewhere here.
Yeah. So it should. So the buyer which is going up, this needs to fail.
It's looking like it's failing. Not yet, but
It wants to.
Okay,
It wants to.
let's go down.
Yeah.
So we're looking for a refresh fail on the buy. Let's see. Let's see what that looks like. Let's go to 15. Actually, let me erase these. Clear. And then mouse. 15. All right, this is 15. Do we see a refresh fail here? Not yet. For the buy.
It has, hasn't it?
Maybe. Let me see.
That one. Last guy did a proper stop released already.
Yeah, but did 1 hour? Yeah.
Yeah, the secondary would have been here.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It would have been primary and then secondary.
Yeah. So now we need
Okay.
some
do fail
discount
there.
so that we can join continuation. If that's
So maybe get in. I don't know. Maybe get in somewhere here, depending if it like for the buy. Depending if it does
Yeah.
below. I don't know.
Wait, were you guys looking for a buy for this one?
looking for cells.
Or sell. Sorry,
Sell.
sells.
I was tripping. I say,
Sorry about that.
so
My fault.
This is the last seller right there.
So we're looking for it to fail going up, and then we could sell it.
Yeah, so
So
this is, I believe this is a P right here too. Yeah. So
Yeah.
and they are testing the last seller or the trap. They put in a little trap. Wait, there's a little trap right here. There.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think what you said is correct. So what William is saying is right. So primary, secondary already failed on 15. So we need to go and check whether 1 hour needs it. So so you see the sellers are here for the 1 hour. So it's doing primary, secondary. If this fails, if you go on 4 hour now, there is no seller there. You see? There is no seller here for them to buy. Right? It needs to do this and then go this, then the seller comes in. So we can sell from here. So that is where the sales will begin.
Oh, when it's on, yeah.
Right. So on 4 hour, if you clear this, well, I'll see. Nobody's interested here yet on 4 hour, but 1 hour, yeah, they are. So we are just waiting for 1 hour to fail now. Then the sales can begin.
Yeah.
okay. So then just going up, fail upwards, fail on the buys.
Yeah.
And then we could sell it down. Okay.
Fair up and fair.
All right, guys. I hope that you guys don't necessarily want to go back and review this because I forgot to press the record button. I just realized it. I was like, oh no, I didn't record it.
No worries. I got the records. I'll help you guys upload. I'm gonna upload my YouTube too.
Let's see. Maybe we can record it now. I don't know. All right. All right, cool. So we'll see. Here, let me make a note of this. New Zealand USD. So we're going to sell, waiting for refresh fail. All right. All right, let's see what happens.
Okay.
All right, anybody have another pair you want to look at?
Aussie dollar?
Okay, Aussie dollar.
Yeah. Famous pair.
All right, Aussie dollar. RJ, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were
Yeah, I
frozen.
think, yeah. So for me, this is on the trade is on daily. Yeah, so it's kind of refreshing. So it made us, if actually this is a whole trade which we were looking in our classes as well. So whole trade is on monthly, but on daily it is refreshing.
Mm.
So
Are you going to sell this?
primary? Yeah, it's doing us selling it.
Okay.
So it's doing primary, secondary on top.
Secondary sell, on the daily.
Yeah. So
So
if you go down to 4 hours, you will see, it tried to refresh and then it got failed. So tomorrow we can try and start selling it.
okay.
Monday or Tuesday.
I've got this as sell as well on my list.
Yeah. And this is an old one, right? Remember that this is a monthly trade where the secondary is going on.
Yeah, I remember.
And all this activity that's happening, it's still within the monthly trap area.
Yeah.
So it's still trying to break that trap, but they are sell. Well, I'm seeing it as a sell as well.
Yeah. But this one, this buy, the secondary buy, just never finishes. It does. I just wait whole week. What the hell? Why this buyer is not
recording
buying,
in progress.
No, that's why I didn't got in for this one. Like, man. Yeah.
See how many candles, I say, okay, this is refreshing, now it will get killed. It goes again up, I thought, what the hell is going on? The whole week gone looking at this trade.
And also depend on like how's the break. Is the break strong or is well like
Then I was thinking, why the hell I didn't get on the buys, and on Friday, I should have taken the buys at least.
It's a bit difficult, isn't it? Like, especially when you're looking at a monthly chart, you sort of expect the candles, like, I don't know, to magically perform as quick as the hour or 15 minutes, but it's
I think I'm still struggling with the time frame thing, I understand it, but that how long? So you just keep waiting.
Yeah. Me too. So that's why I've color coded my drop. That's why I wanted to show you my screens, because you're all gonna laugh. So basically, I've color coded my traps. So I've drawn the traps on the monthly, and it appears on the 60. So if my screen is green, I know we're in a monthly trap. But I think the better way to do it is to use multi time frames, like 3 or 4 charts, and just look at them from that perspective, because my charts are looking a bit messy. There's no indicators, but there's so many colors on that chart. That's what I really wanted to show you. You're gonna laugh. So yeah, I was looking at New Zealand CAD. If you want to look at another pair, I was trying to buy this, and the buy did perform. I just again, with the time frame, the patience of waiting. So New Zealand CAD.
Did you see, William? Did you see gold?
Oh yeah.
Wow.
It's pretty much on, right?
Yeah, at 17 that day we were discussing exactly at 1768, and you see it flew from there.
Yeah. I never got
Go
my
ahead,
entry.
Sonia. Sorry, guys.
No problem.
Go ahead.
No, you finish your board conversation, and then we can look at New Zealand CAD. I didn't even look at the gold because I'm like, let me get the grasp of forex for now, and then
There we
I'll.
go.
I was just watching gold because Naveen during his last day, he told us. So since then I'm watching it just to understand what is it. But yeah, it flew.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, look at that chart.
It looked beautiful.
It's definitely on, because it's on the 60, so it must be on everywhere else.
Mm.
Yeah, we were looking that day somewhere here. We were here that day.
Oh, were we? Is that what we were?
And we
Yeah,
were
that
there
day,
that
that day we
time.
were looking. That day we were looking
Yeah, of
here,
course.
to buy,
Of course, yeah.
to buy, and it just see,
So it's on
see
then.
basically.
Gold.
Yeah. So what? Yeah.
What the?
Did anybody trade it?
No,
No.
I did not.
I got busy from a fashion show stuff. Like we're getting prepared. Oh man.
I was
Yeah,
looking
but
at the 60-hour trap, and it never went down, but the 4-hour did. So right here would have been a nice entry.
Yeah.
But since I was in the 60 and focusing on that, I never got my entry. And then now I could get in a refresh, but there's none so far. Maybe this in the lower time frame. But yeah.
You see here, I think it did primary, secondary here, secondary and secondary failed here. So this entry could have been there as well because the buyer came back again.
Yeah.
This entry again could have been.
So since on, was it still possible that we could able to trade this? Or we still wait? We're still waiting for a discount from the top.
So Naveen talked about gold because the monthly is on. Is that what he said? The monthly was on.
The monthly was doing the secondary, so it's
monthly was doing the secondary.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So is there room for buy-in still? Is it too high now?
Yes.
Is there any?
Well, there's some room because if the monthly just goes, then the secondary is supposed to do a higher high.
Yeah.
Let's check the monthly. Ooh.
It could go up to.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I can see now. Yeah.
And those kinds of things are like you can expect a higher high more than forex, because it's like if you look, the monthly always goes up. So if the monthly goes, then you can expect it to maybe go here.
Yeah,
depending.
And gold is a you can say a safe thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you see if the war happens, all the money is gonna flow in, everything will come into the gold. Yeah, so there is a high chance of this making the higher.
In that case, I might be taking a look from crypto too, because there's a crypto.
That's what should happen anyway. If the Ukraine-Russia thing happens, then yeah, because stocks are already crushing anyway as it is.
Yeah, stocks are all risky types. So commodities, gold is a safe bet.
Yeah, we have an EV portfolio for investing purposes, and it's really bad at the moment. Like, I'm not even looking at it. It's really depressing to see. Like, it's really, really bad at the moment. But it's for long term anyway. So, but yeah, it's not a good time. Not a good time for stocks.
Yeah, but that brings an opportunity, right? So
to buy more.
Buy more.
Yeah.
But it's opportunity to buy more. But it's also opportunity to sell right now. But I feel at this stage, at this stage we still could sell. It just I had to do more research because we're kind of in the middle.
Yeah, you need Yeah, because at the moment there's still rumors and talks about Russia and Ukraine, so that's why it's still going down.
And then I think I saw a news earlier too. They're still promoting the COVID or pandemic incoming again. So I don't know what this thing go again. So
It's COVID. It's I don't know. Anyway, so
if there's more news for pandemic, then it's good.
pandemic. Well, but then again, talking of pandemic, when COVID happened, gold didn't have nothing happened to gold because
nothing happened for
when
gold
COVID,
for real. Yeah.
Yeah, but gold was supposed to go up when COVID happened, when the stocks and forex was crashing, but nothing happened to gold. So again, this whole thing,
That's why they say gold is a good hedge. It's a good place to park your money when the markets are going crazy, because gold will usually hold tight.
Yeah.
And then the crypto go down a bit when it starts shooting up too. That was a time of pandemic too.
All right, Sonia, which one did you want? New Zealand?
New Zealand CAD. I was looking to buy New Zealand CAD. I just missed entries. Again, it comes back to the not being able to judge and wait on the longer time frames. So the way I'm seeing it, I think it's owned by the monthly, and that's ranging as well. So it's owned by the monthly, and that's
how's this owned by the how's this owned by the monthly? Kind of curious.
So we can start from the 60.
Okay.
So because of these MAs, so I went up on the 4 hours. But then because my screen is very big, I was seeing, even from your screen, so it's not owned by this time frame because it comes down and it was going up. So I went up to the daily. So again, it looks like, it was ranging and then it came down. So I went up again, weekly. I still saw a range. So I just ended up on the monthly. And obviously we can't go higher than the monthly. So I saw this. So I saw this range, this last bit, which was ranging. So for me, it's owned by the monthly, and it was ranging, and it's at the bottom of this range as well. So if you, well, where are my notes? Just a second. So there's a daily refresh in play. Well, when I was looking at the chart last week, if you go on the daily,
refresh, fail.
Yeah, so now it's done this, but last week I wasn't seeing this. I was trying to get into these buys, but I just couldn't, because I couldn't judge I just didn't know how to wait on larger time frames to enter. So so it was doing this, so that was the primary sell, and then that went past it, and then it came right down. So it came right down. So when it went past it, and because it was at the bottom of the range for the monthly as well, so I thought, maybe that could be an up. And I think the MAs, I saw something with the MAs as well that was pointing up. And but now I'm talking about it. I don't think I looked at it from the right perspective, because if we go on the weekly, I think I just rushed there, because when we went to the weekly, once that buy started, I saw that there was space till here before any sort of reaction. So I thought, since I was looking at a daily for a refresh, and it was at the bottom of the range for the monthly, and there was space on the weekly to go up to here at least for any sort of reaction. So I thought, there must be buyers opportunities there, but I think that's the wrong way of looking at things anyway.
No, I think what you are looking is right. What?
Oh, you think?
Yes, but you need to always think that, on weekly, the last seller is here, right? Right?
Yeah.
And when do we want to sell? We need to sell that a buyer is there. But can you see a buyer here for the weekly?
No, not on the weekly. Not on the weekly.
It's not
but
there. It's not there. So this means there are buy opportunities here. So unless and until for a buyer, you do this, you try a little bit this up again. Yes, now they will become interested to sell, right?
Yeah.
So and then he will come down here, and then you still have an opportunity to buy again from here till there.
And up,
So, but on daily, you see, on daily, you see if you clear it, Brian, I'll show you. If you clear the drawings, I'll show you. So on daily, the seller was here, right? So when it went up, nobody's interested. When it went up, they're still not interested. When it went this, it did this. Now they are interested. Okay, buyers are here. So from here, the primary starts. So it will come down to the trap, and they will try to buy again. And here they failed. So here they failed. But on daily, on weekly, there is nobody. They don't see anything. So for them, so you still have a buyer. You still can buy more.
Okay, so just wait for another pullback then. So on the 4 hour, on the hourly maybe.
Yeah,
wait
just
for
wait for a pullback, and then buy again.
Yeah. Okay then. So I'll try to stalk this week as well then, because I did miss the original private buy. So I did miss that.
Yeah.
I thought that was where.
Maybe the only thing you can keep in mind is that it's a counter trend in the weekly.
Yeah.
Like obviously it's a trend trade like in the daily, but it might have some whipsaws. Because like in the weekly it can go up here and then because like it's still a downtrend for the weekly, right? So like here if it goes to SNR, then you can get this. But at the same time, this would be the monthly secondary if it comes down here to go up.
Yeah.
So you could get a buy to here, and then I would just expect it to go down maybe to here, and then whatever it does, maybe go up or maybe go down. But yeah, it can be
that little buy. I mean, even if it's two candles up, or even if it's one candle to go up, that's still a weekly buy. It's a weekly.
Yeah, exactly. So it could take 2 weeks and go up for 2 weeks, right? Maybe even 3. So you have time to buy, indeed.
Yeah.
I just wanted to tell you that there might be problems here, so just to know that.
Yeah.
You take profit would be here.
Yeah, in out trades.
Yeah. Oh, that's
Cool.
good. So for me, I'm seeing a lot of pairs this week. All the Aussies and the US, this one, New Zealand CAD and USD yen.
You know what, Sonia, you make a good point, and I have a suggestion so we can make our sessions more more valuable. Let's start doing like post analysis. Like, you know, we talked about different pairs. Let's document what we talked about here, and then next week, like whichever pair you talked about, and if you didn't or if you forgot, that's cool. We'll start next week. But any pair that we talk about, what strategies we can do, just document that and bring it back next week and let us know what happened.
Yeah.
So that way we
Yeah.
can have a reference point.
Yeah, it could be
we can
nice.
I'm sorry?
Yeah, we can do the screenshots and just put it there and what we were thinking that time. And
Okay.
then next week when it comes in, we will see together what actually happened.
That's a great idea.
That's cool.
So you, like, when I start these, you guys can all share your screens and do your screenshots and your annotations, and then you can bring them back for the following week.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think that's a good idea.
good idea. Yeah.
Because I took notes on a couple of them, but there's a few that I didn't, and I'm kind of curious of what happened. So we're just kind of all over the place. So I just want to track it,
Yeah.
PAs.
Yeah, I think it's a good way to learn. Nice
Yes,
idea, Brian.
yes.
I love it.
Yeah, because that's when I did that range trading. I was trying to do pre-market analysis, like just post it even before I enter, and then see what happens. So yeah, but that's a great idea, Brian. We should do that.
And then we can just be responsible for our own pairs that we talk about, and then we'll bring the charts back next week. We'll do a screenshot or whatever. I don't know. Or we can just mark up. We can mark on the actual screen, and then because it stays on there until we delete it anyway. So yeah, awesome. All right, let's do that. And also for next week, do your correlations again, and bring your post analysis for any ones you had this week. And if you didn't have any, then we can just start next week with documenting for your post analysis.
Yeah.
All right. Does anybody have anything? Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Sonia.
That's good with me. Yeah, fine by me.
All right. All right. Cool. Taya, any questions?
Oh, I'm listening you.
All right. All right.
I'm
And
listening.
then Ali.
You guys are experts.
Ali will-
I'm not.
No, please. I'm no expert. And Ali will be there.
Two experts here, William and Ajay. They are.
Ali will be there on next week.
Yeah.
Ali will be there next week. So
Well,
yeah, so
I just
bring
want
your-
I just want to say thank you guys for being there. I always learn when I talk to you guys on every Sunday. So thank you. Really nice to have you guys.
I also appreciate it.
I think it's important we
Yes,
keep
for
it
sure.
going because we relate to each other now. I mean, we've done the same course, so I think it's really important that we still, we do this and we stay connected because we're only going to learn from each other. I mean, I'm learning so much from these sessions anyway because
Yeah. Me too. I like what we are doing here. So we can together,
Yeah, and to be honest, like yesterday, I tried to do some of my correlation. I think I did like 5 charts, and I got lost. I was like, "Damn, I'm forgetting so much." And then we talked today, and I'm like, "Good, I'm back, and now I'm confident again."
There
Okay,
you go.
good. Yeah, so I love those
Awesome.
meetings.
I think
Really
it's
nice.
the best
Yeah.
to stay connected, and then we just bring our chart what we did wrong, and then we have so many over here. So I'm pretty
Yeah.
appreciative because I'm also learning like something new I never know about. So I might when I go back to my practice I might be stuck and then I just had to bring it to the group. So hey, I'm stuck in here. If I don't bring my correlation and say I have this USD that I've been practicing that I'm stuck in correlation or PS or the refreshing stuff. I would just bring it up, and then you guys say it, and it does help me open my mind and stuff. From there.
Good. That's great. All right, guys. I'm
Alright.
going to download this video, or I'm going to upload it and post the link. This is the short version that we recorded.
Uh-huh.
And we'll see you all next Sunday, 7 a.m. Los Angeles time.
And also,
All right.
and also I had to
Alright.
record. I could post on it too.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I just
Sure.
upload my YouTube and then I just post on it the full record.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool. Also, if you guys have any comments throughout the week, post them in the community, because I think they're looking at that. And if we're not posting there, they may shut it down.
They will shut it down. Yeah, but I think if we
But
start
yeah.
doing the personalities, then it's going to be active. To be honest, I haven't been really active this week. I got a bit busy, but this week I should be back. Like, I mean, I was watching Child, but I just didn't do a lot of
Right.
trading entries this week. But yeah, but if we
Yeah.
do the personalities at least, it will be active.
I'll be posting on my practice too. Upcoming. So
Got it.
I'll be good. You should be good with that.
Cool. All right, guys. Have a great week.
Guys,
See you next time.
Thank
All right,
you.
then. See you next
Bye.
Sunday,
Have a great
guys.
Bye-bye. Thank you,
Bye-bye.
guys.
Take
Have a
care.
nice-
bye.
Recording stopped.